Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Niz, and in this video I'm gonna be answering the question, is $400 plus wigs worth it? And the answer is yes. And I'm gonna go into detail about that. So first things first, 400 plus wigs for a wig that is custom made, meaning that the wig will be made by the wig maker from scratch. So when the wig maker is making the wig, pretty much they order the bundles and they order the closures or frontals or any kind of lace, and they will pretty much put the wig together. It really depends from wig maker to wig maker on how long it takes to do each wig. It took me an hour and 45 minutes to just do construction, like on the sewing machine. There is a process where you have to sew on the closure or frontal by hand. Like you actually have to stitch it by hand, and that would usually take anywhere between 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on what it is that you're working on which lace that you're working on. But for me, it takes 10 minutes, so I would say it's definitely about 2 hours. Sometimes the wig maker has to take the measurement. So the custom wigs aren't one size fit all. So as you can see, I have different canvas heads right here with me. So I have this one right here. This is the biggest one. This is OG. It's been through so much. Like, as you can see, there's like a whole lot of like glue and hair dye and all that. This has been with me since 2016. Yeah, it's definitely been through for a while. It took me a while to realize that this is actually one of the biggest head sizes. This is a 23-inch circumference. So it was geared toward like bigger head, like towards a bigger head. So I've been using this for a while. When I really wanted to get into wig making and actually make some custom wigs, I kind of sized down on the different sizes. So currently I have three sizes. Currently I have three sizes right now. So I have the 21-inch. This is like small. So I just got all of these from Amazon. So this is 21-inch, and 21-inch is usually the circumference measured around the head. So around the perimeter of the head. So that would be circumference, right? So this is small. This is a medium, which is what I am. So I am a size medium. As you can see, there's a 22-inch right there. And yeah, and I usually put these kinds of like guides on here. I usually put guides on here to let me know when I should, put on the closure, or I should put on the frontal, anything like that. I would put it on there. So this is my size, and then of course this is the biggest size. This is the 23-inch, and it's actually not written on any side, but there was a sticker from when I got it, and it said 23 at the bottom here. So yeah, so the wigs, custom wigs, aren't one size fit all, and so what a wig maker has to do is she has to take the he or she has to take the cap and just place it on the canvas head. And so if a customer orders a 22-inch circumference wig, medium, the wig maker would go with this one right here. So they go with which size is the best for that client, right? So that's what the wig maker does. They just put the cap on. They start doing some measurement to make sure they can do some further measurements if they have to. Say like if the customer wants a widow's peak, or they want a straight line, or they just want a specific type of lining, hairline to it, then they would add that as well. But just standard wig making custom sizes is what I have for my business right now is a 21-inch, 22-inch, and 23-inch. The wig maker has to take time to make sure that she has enough bundles. She has to make sure that these bundles would be enough to cover the full head, and if she has to add more or not. It takes me an hour to sew on the closure or frontal and do the construction. So it takes me about total an hour and 15 minutes max. Some other wig makers, they've done it for so long, they can do it in less than 20, 30, 40 you know. But I'm still in this whole wig making phase. I'm still trying to make sure everything is good, everything is stitching properly, everything is where it is. I still want to be careful, so I'm taking my time to make sure that my customers get the best fitting wig they get. Okay, $400 plus. What you contribute is the amount of time that the amount of time that the wig maker took to actually do research and test the hair. So that takes a lot of time. That's a job within itself. A lot of wig makers lose money by trying to, you know, get a whole bulk. They just think that they can just any vendor and they just choose one, and then, you know, it doesn't turn out to be the quality that they were hoping for, you know. So it's always good to take samples from different companies and stuff like that, and that takes time. Like, it took me about a year to actually stick with my vendor that I have now, which is the Indonesian vendor. So I'm grateful for that, and it took me a while, but this is my vendor now, and I'm so happy, and I really feel like doing all that research has really helped me, and it's a good quality vendor. So I just a little quick update right here. I got this wig. This is from my Indonesian vendor. It is a 220% density, 4 bundles of 24-inch. I did cut it, so it might look a lot shorter than a 24-inch, but yeah, and it's a 6x6 closure. And this is what it's looking like. To be honest, for me, I don't really trust Chinese vendors. I just had a bad reputation with them. There are some good ones for sure. It just is harder, you know. And I get a lot of messages, especially on WhatsApp. I get so many messages, and they're all from the 86 number. And if you know, 86 is the Chinese area code, China's area code. So I get that a lot, and most times with with me communicating with them and getting their hair and testing their hair, it's not the best quality. So I just thought, why not be different and outsource to other countries and see what they have. So there's Cambodian, there's Vietnamese. I have a Vietnamese vendor as well. Vietnamese is awesome. I love Vietnamese hair. My 2 vendors, Indonesian, I just thought, why not? Let me check out Indonesian. So I tried Indonesian, and oh my gosh, I fell in love, and the hair is just awesome, and it's on the affordable side on my brand. Vietnamese is the luxury, long lasting, super thick hair. My Vietnamese vendor took about 7 months. I was still testing hair, but the one that I have now, I'm really glad I have, because their hair is amazing. My vendor hair is amazing. Not only that, but you're also paying for shipping. If you're Indonesian, they charge every order that I make, like when it comes to shipping and duties, I pay around $50 to $90 per order. And that's just per order. That's just a regular order. If I had a big order, say I have to make 4 or 5 wigs, I'm gonna be paying around $90 to $100 for that order. So, and that's just shipping and duties. That price is added on to the amount. The profit margin for me is anywhere between 35 to 45%, close to 50%. So if I'm gonna list the wig for $400, the profit I'm making out of that wig is probably anywhere between 150 to 200, anywhere between there. No more than 200, which is over 50%, because I still feel like I'm new, even though I've been here for 2.5 years. I want to give a chance to the wig wearers out there to try out my hair, and when I get good enough reviews, when I get as many reviews as I can to show that this is top quality hair and it's worth so much more, and I truly believe that my wigs are worth so much more. I do believe that. And all the work that I put into it and all of that stuff, and coloring and bleaching the knots, customizing, plucking, doing all those other things. I don't want to just out of the bat just be like, hey guys, so this wig I'm selling for $600. And even though I believe that wig is worth that or even more, I'm not gonna, there's still women out here that don't know too much about quality wigs. They don't know too much about custom wigs. They don't know too much about glueless wigs and all of these other things that come to making a great wig. So I'm gonna like price it this much. It's worth more, but I'm gonna price it this because I want you to try it out. And I also want repeating customers. So I want them to come back and be like, hey, I really love this wig. It's lasted me this long, and I would love to, you know, continue buying from you, you know? So that's my goal. My goal is not really to make, like, I mean, obviously to make money, but I'm not in that kind of, I'm still in the fresh stage of business. I just want people to try out what it is that I offer first. And if they really love it, then, and I start to see good reviews, that's when, okay, yeah, now, because I know my wigs are worth a lot. You're gonna have wigs that are lasting 2+ years. My vendor, my Indonesian vendor, actually said it lasts 6 years. But, you know, that's kind of hard to believe if, you know, and I can honestly see it, to be honest. I can see it lasting that long, but there isn't really much proof. I don't have proof, you know, and I want to be that proof. So right now, that's why I'm just like showing you guys like, hey, I know this wig is gonna last more than 2 years. I know it. I knew this wig was gonna last a long time after like 4 months. I just knew it. I was like, this is really good quality hair. I know it's gonna last a while. And it's been keeping up pretty nicely. So I want to be that proof. So I wanted to start low, even though my vendor said it's gonna last 6 years. I want to start low and be like, hey, how about 2 years? Because a lot of girls' wigs these days, AliExpress, Amazon, they don't last no more than 6 months. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but some of them don't even last after a month. And it's just like, y'all better get with Sriracha wigs because you're gonna have this hair for a minute. Okay, so I am starting low at 2 years, just to kind of give that room of like, hey, I want a wig that will last 2 years guaranteed, like for real, you know. And I want to be that proof. So this year, next month in March, this hair is gonna be a whole year, you know. And if it's looking like this again next year and it's lasted 2 years, that's when, and the quality is still top notch, that's when I can say, okay, this wig lasts you 4 years, this wig lasts you 5 years, you know. I can start doing that. But right now there isn't much proof for me to even be saying that it lasts 6 years, you know, because I don't wanna like, you know, misguide you guys about these kind of wigs, because there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of girls that be scamming y'all. Yeah, no. So I don't want to be that. I just want to be as authentic. I just want to show, you know, what I do, and I just want to give y'all information. I'm really into good quality wigs. You know, follow me, you know, subscribe to me, you know, because I will give you all the details, because I have been making wigs since 2016. I know a lot. I've done a lot, and I can't wait to show you guys more. Like, this is just the beginning. Like, this is just part of what I know. And I know a lot, but this is part of, and this is just the business side. Everything I'm talking to you guys about now, this is just the business side of things. So, obviously from the right source, from the right wig maker, because 400, and I understand that it may be a lot, but it's an investment. And if you wear wigs every day, $400 is actually on the cheap side for an investment like wigs, you know, human hair. Sometimes you can get it colored, you can get it customized. Pretty much all the work is done for you. And that's another thing too. Like, everything is done for you. The bleached knots, the plucking, you know, the just doing all the customization. Like, all that is covered for you, and it's ready out of the box for you to just wear. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else. So everything is all there, ready for you. All you have to do, put it on and go on about your day. And if you need, you can also request to get your lace cut. If you need a staple wig, get a regular black wig, because you're gonna have that for a while. That wig can go with anything. A black wig can go with anything. So, and you're gonna see that wig after a year or two, or even more, you know, depending on how well you take care of it. It's gonna last you a long time. So if you're into wigs and it's a wig that you know you're gonna be wearing often, or it's just something that you know you're gonna have for a while, definitely they're worth it. And you can get all that, you can read all the descriptions, all of that can be made for you. You can read all of that, and you can get a good quality wig from Sriracha Wigs, which is my brand. Everything I spoke about here has been done. If you want more information, you can always email me, chat to me, ask me any question, leave comment down below. I'll be happy to answer them for you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want a good quality wig and you're tired of the wigs from Amazon and AliExpress lasting no more than 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and you want a wig that you can always wear even after years, come check out srirachawigs.ca. You're never gonna regret a purchase from Sriracha Wigs ever, because I'm obsessed with the wigs that I make. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's the end of my video. I hope you got all the information that you need. If you have any more questions, just leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.